It's a good start for the CT team.
Mm-hmm.
Considering he's their strat caller, and now I don't know if he still calls while he's dead or not. I don't know how that team works, but they're down to strat caller at the moment. It's not, yeah, it's live, but still.
We see CRG playing a really strong A hold, one player spotting long, while two players play close-up cat, leaving the B bomb site relatively unprotected. There's only 2 members there, but Mousesports is down to 4 players left versus the 5 counter terrorists, so it's going to be difficult for them to break them at all. As we do see that Mousesports does decide to walk out long, and they're going to get spotted from the player who's at A site goose area, as Release makes a huge 1D.
Yeah, I just saw that on your screen. Anyway, I'll be right back in like maybe 2 minutes. Not even.
Okay. Hurricane Hughes does come onto the site. He's going to get the bomb plant. 3 Mousesports players remaining against the 2 CRG members. Make that 1 CRG member as one more goes down on Cat. Ben makes the trade kill, making it a 1 versus 2 for him. If he's able to make off this pick on Hurricane Hughes with this nade, he's not. Release is able to pick him off long range with his deagle. Crosshair 3. Alright, so we're going into the second round here. Mousesports picked up the pistol round. They were a man down at the start. CRG had a great setup, but Mousesports just broke them through at Catwalk. Release made a huge 1D at a long A, which basically opened up the round for them, and that's exactly what they needed to make a huge play there. It looks like CRG is going to stack 3 players towards long A, as Release does try to pick off a member of CRG at the B bomb site. Red is close to the tunnels, and he's just going to push in, walk push in. Release is going to fall back 2 behind the bricks and try to get this pick off, so we're going to see action here in a second as Release does make the pick. Ben is going to hold into B site, as we did see CRG making a long A push. CRG members were taken out. Now it's remaining 1 player on Catwalk, who's going to see a bunch of action here as Rattlesnake actually runs right past him. Release does make the pick off on to Chanboy as he peeks out, and Bennett from lower B, middle now, is able to pick off another frag onto an MP5er. Bennett is going to creep out mid and try to go for exit frags, as you can see Mousesports is trying to look for him and locate him. We see Rattlesnake flashing over mid, and he's going to peek out. He knows exactly where Ben is, and he's going to pick up that frag to end the round. Going into the third round, Mousesports still having their guns, and CRG on another eco. CRG is going to stack CT spawn with only 2 crossing B, and they're going to try to force the terrorist squad to go B, and they're going to do a heavy collapse on them, as we see 2 more CRG members already moving up towards the B site. Release makes a huge frag onto Big Box, as he's going to come in solo and kind of scout out B. He spots 1 at the car, and he's just cleaning up frags. Huge. This is very loud. Into the first gun round here. Okay, you want to take off for the first gun round here? Mousesports is up 3-zip against CRG.
I can see that. I can see that. Well, let's see what they do here. Let's see. Looks like they've taken a quick long aggression here. Pete and whoever this other guy is, Hughes, already in long. It's gonna. I don't know, what are they doing here? What are they doing? A quick like 3-2 type split? Yeah, I mean
2-2 split with
MX and Rattlesnake already up. Cat.
Bowser's trapped at the car, so Hughes is gonna be able to creep up alongside of him and take him out, but not before Bowser picks up a second one. Looks like Mousesports is going to take this 4th round with this quick middle cat and long aggression.
That was a pretty good execution. I mean, right when the guys were coming out of long towards the A site, the guys' cat were hitting, so it was like a perfect sandwich on Bowser. He still had 2 frags, which was amazing to do, but that was a nice execution by Mousesports for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And it's going to really set the CRG team back a lot, as we do see SA1 control, or they're just running off into their default, Mousesports that is, and CRG is going to leave one member over at long A and rotate everyone else back towards D spawn and B side, as we do see Ben going down to release early on in the round. Red is playing by Closet and Car, which he's been playing before. Bowser has rotated to the doors. Mousesports are taking this slow. They know that the enemy team is on eco. They don't want to give away too many frags. Red does make a pickoff, and he's gonna grab the AK, but Release peeks in and takes him out as well. So Release is going huge right now. He's already 12-0.
Yeah, I mean he's raping right now. I mean he shouldn't even be opping. It's usually Rattlesnake and MX that op, but obviously Release is doing an amazing job with that op. Just getting one by one by one by one. It was pretty bad by the CTs peeking him one by one.
As we see, Mousesports just takes it really slow, knows exactly what the CRG is doing. They know they're on eco, not going to throw away any rounds. So, here we go into the second gun round. CRG really needs to pick up rounds here on their CT side of Dust 2. This is the first map of the series.
Mousesports is working some really quick peaks. I mean, they're already outside of B, outside of the tunnels into B side. I mean, these guys are working extremely quick, and CRG is not containing them whatsoever. There's no nades being thrown at all. I mean, two guys just died, or one guy, Red Dizzle just died with all his nades out. There was not even one flash thrown, and that's awful.
I think, yeah, Red and Ben are just kind of giving away the site way too easily. They're peeking when they shouldn't, and they're not peeking when they should, right. and it's just getting them killed without making an entry. And they have no information on what the terrorists are actually going to do. So Mousesports has full control of V site here.
Well, I mean, this looks like a decent retake right here, though. They have sandwich from tunnels and stuff. Yeah, this is a great retake. Chanboy was working up from lower into tunnels, and he got one frag, and Ben just raped. Yeah. That was a pretty good retake. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of easy to retake that site in a way if you can do it right, and they obviously did it right. But they threw the right flashes, and they had Chanboy flanking, so it was basically a good retake execution. Really good one. I like it a lot. But yeah, I mean, still, like, that guy Reds, I mean, he's basically given up B, and he's dying without throwing any nades. I don't think he threw one nade that entire round, and that's awful. Yeah, he's got to be using his nades. He knows that Mousesports works fast, that he should use those nades up early, and now he's using it, so that's good. I guess he heard this cast. I don't know.
We see Mousesports is doing a fast kitty split with MX going out middle and taking a CT spawn control. He makes a pick off onto Chanboy. Mousesports has full control of the site. But Bowser is in long A pit with Shay, and they're just going to hold long A control. Hurricane Hughes is outside of long T side, waiting to get the proper timing on a flank. But Shay is going to push through and look for him because he knows this is exactly what a good terrorist team does. They leave one to kind of watch the flank. Shay does go down though. Ben is going to save his op over at B side of the map. Bowser is just going to pick off players from long A. He knows that Hurricane Hughes is close, but Hurricane Hughes is going to walk up and kill him. Ben is going to try to save B tunnels, and he gets taken out as well. So it's kind of disappointing to see that CRG kind of gave up on that round early. As soon as they saw that MTW took Cat, they kind of just said, fuck it, let's just save.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're doing what Mousesports is doing what they're good at. They're obviously good at rushing things. They're doing it well. They played well together when they're rushing. So it's working out for them, but what I didn't like there was that, you know, their retake. They're playing for retake, so they're not trying to hold the Cat, and I think they should start stacking Cat because honestly, that's where they're sending most of their players. So they're not doing that, and that's not good.
Release is just manhandling them though everywhere he goes.
He's nasty. I mean, it is an eco and stuff, but still, Mousesports knows that they can basically give up Cat and are playing from like long retake. So, yeah, they're gonna have to change their setup up. Gun rounds come back, so we'll see what CRG can do. But I mean, they're gonna keep losing rounds like this if they don't actually try to hold that Cat, in my opinion, because their retake's not working. So,
I think they should go back to their pistol setup where they had one looking long, and they should set them up with an op and then have two players on Cat. I think that would work really well in their favor. And the B tunnel players, the B players just have to keep that smoked off, keep tunnel smoked off, and make Mousesports execute into them. I think that's what CRG needs to adjust to right now. Instead of trying to contest B, they need to start just locking down long and doing retakes B. As we
Not
do
that
see,
either.
we do see a mid to B split right here. Ben is able to pick off one tunnels. Red is going to be trapped in the site, and both the CRG members at B site are going to get taken out because mid is completely uncontested.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, Hughes shouldn't be able to just run up mid to outside B. I mean, that's fool. I mean, that's stupid. I don't know how they're letting this happen, but
Well,
they're not even using their nades at all. I don't see any flashes being thrown. They're coming out of B tunnels without any, like you said, there's no one contesting them at all. I don't from any portion.
the problem with what they did there was that they left middle open. They did what I was talking about, except Ben should have been watching middle from window, and they should have just layered smokes into B tunnels and had Red just with an M4 mow down anyone who's coming through the smoke, and Ben should have just laid out anyone who's coming up from middle with a ZOP long range.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they know they're going to be doing this quick strat, so might as well isolate one area and make them run through a smoke and die. I mean, just like you said, smoke up the tunnels. They should be doing it every round anyway. They know Mousesports plays very aggro, so they should be smoking that up. Every round they should be smoking it up.
We do see
once again,
another...
Mousesports, they're going to be doing something quick here. You can see it already.
We do see another eco, though.
Rush B, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to rush B.
As I see CRG crossing onto the platform. CRG plays the same spots every round, though.
Yeah, and I understand it's an eco and stuff, but I didn't see any flashes thrown. I mean, not even one flash to kind of hold it off. And that's not good at all. You can't just let them run out of tunnels.
But sometimes when you're on an eco, you have to just play it crazy, and they're not doing anything crazy at all. They're just playing really static, and it looks like Mousesports has them figured out perfectly, as they're waiting for basically CRG to walk through the tunnels, and here we go. Rattlesnake just gets the nade off. He knows exactly what they're gonna do, and he knows exactly where they're gonna be. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree. That was very well played by Mousesports, because I mean, they made it look like a B rush type thing, and then they kind of just held off, knowing that CRG would probably panic and push through.
No, I think they wanted to take B, but since CRG was peeking aggressively, they decided, hey, they're probably gonna push through after we fall back and do nothing. So let's just wait for them to push into us. But
yeah,
if CRG didn't peek at the start, damn, nice shot by Bowser on that retake.
Nice shot, yep.
Down to a 1 versus 1. Nice eco round by
Bowser.
CRG.
I think Bowser's their best player, to be honest, and not just because of this match. And that was a very nice round by him.
That was the M4 that he saved from the round before, so you can see how important it is to save your guns on gun rounds. Because
yeah, too bad we have more Europeans watching the stream than ESA players. So
oh yeah,
no one's learning anything at all. So
that's true. That's true. It's unfortunate, really.
Yeah. I mean, the Europeans people already know this. So.
Well, if you want to make a post on ESA forums, link into the stream, that'd be cool. So we can get.
I already did that, but I named it Euro matches, and obviously no one cares about Euro matches, so no one even clicked on the thread yet.
Oh God. As we do see that.
I'm gonna rephrase it. Yeah, hold on.
As we do see that, again, Mousesports is going to take another cat control round. They're dropping nades off and flashes. They're just baiting things out from the counter terrorists, but the counter terrorists aren't responding with anything. Bowser is going to be up on Cat in the smoke by himself, which gives Mousesports the control of Catwalk, as Release does pick off a Bowser. CRG is forced to play a retake on the A site in a 4 versus 4 situation here, as Shuriken Hughes does hold long A ready to flank. Mousesports is in a great position here. They're getting the bomb down. CRG is trapped. They're waiting to do a retake, but Mousesports is... They're just playing it perfectly right now. There's nothing that CRG can do differently at the moment besides hit their shots, because they're just getting worked individually.
Alright, we should probably have about 100 more viewers in a second. I put Steel in the thread name. Everyone loves you, so they're probably gonna click on it.
Everyone loves me or they hate me, so they'll just watch anyways, just to rip on my nose or something.
Yeah, and those that like you don't like me, so they're gonna come in here to hear my funny voice and make fun of me too.
Yeah, because you're fat and ugly. Here we go, CRG with a boost on Cat. Bowser makes 2 huge deagle frags. I'm sorry I missed that, guys. As Mousesports was trying to do an aggressive Cat take, CRG just won another eco. And they haven't won it yet. But if they play this right, they're gonna... Oh my god. Psych. Pete is the remaining Mousesports player on Catwalk. That was perfect. perfectly played by CRG, minus the last 2 deaths on their team. Perfectly played. They had the fast boost cat. They completely just challenged point blank head on with Deagles against Mousesports' cat take, and Bowser made 2 huge, important, clutch impact entries on cat.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like the only one that's really doing anything on that team in terms of impact fragging and fragging overall. I mean, he's a top fragger anyway. He's doing some good things here. They're finally playing 2 guys on cat, but too bad they're going B. So I mean, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I mean, Ben's doing work too with that op. That was a nice 3K just now. It was a very nice hold at B. I wish I knew what was going on right now, as I'm blind as hell.
Yeah, there were flashes going off absolutely everywhere. Last terrorist is spotted in tunnels, so we're gonna see TCTs holding this as Ben does hold tunnels.
Everyone's slowly peeking MX one by one.
Shamboy did get the flash off and peeked him after MX was blind, so that was well played by him getting that trade, but unnecessary peeking. You know exactly where the bomb is. He has 2 ways to recover it, either through B doors, window, or from mid basically, or from tunnels. Get an op train on the tunnels, get 2 rifles trained on mid. Peek them together. No need to do this solo shit.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I agree.
As we do see Mousesports going into their default gun round here, positions, 2 B tunnels, Pete's in lower B. Release is just doing work on them right now though. We do see Hurricane Hughes doing a little bit of aggressive long A push. He's going to walk out into a great position here, and this is going to set them up to do a cat execution, and we can see that Hurricane Hughes is just going to get the perfect flank on Bowser, who's playing inside of pit by himself at the moment. I'm going to switch over to Rattlesnake, who is leading up catwalk with his op. He's going to flash over to long, which is going to get MX over to quads. No, he's not. Now he is. We're just going to let MX cross. We see nades colliding mid-air with each other, which is going to hurt Rattlesnake for a little bit less than what he should have been hurt for, as he does spot one on A ramp, and he's going to try to spam him through the box. MX does push up and get that kill on ramp, and Hurricane Hughes with the perfect positioning got that kill on Bowser. Great execution by Mousesports, as they're in a 3 versus 2 situation here. Great positions. They have long control, they have A ramp, they have ops, they have rifles, and they're just going to pick off all the CRG members one by one, as CRG is going to have to save their op for the last round. But Hughes again with a perfect flank. He looks like he's just in all the perfect positions right now to make impact frags. All of his frags I've seen have been impact frags.
Yeah, I agree. He must be German. I'm just kidding, but I mean, Hughes is obviously, everyone should know who he is, whether you're new or not. He's been around the UK source forever, and he's a great player. Always has been. Probably one of the smartest players to ever come out of England, besides maybe Rattlesnake and Weber. I don't know. Well, I don't know about Weber, but whatever. But it looks like, I mean, some of the CRG guys have Deagles, like Bowser and Friend, for example, have Deagles, so they're half buying for the last round.
Yeah, they're force buying.
And, yeah, the economy is really bad.
But there we go. We see Ben again peeking into the tunnels against Release, without a smoke, and just getting picked off and giving up B control. Now Release is able to just pick them off at B. They keep feeding them kills. They feed them peaks, and that's not a proper way to hold B, because they've lost it so many rounds now. Release is 22-6 right now.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't be. I don't know why they're saving their nades. I mean, they have smokes. They have 2 guys there. Aren't you smoking once, you know, and then re-smoke it after a while. You know, Mousesports is working B, so I don't know why they do that. No fucking nades being thrown at all, and I hate that.
Release
players save nades. I mean, this round's gonna be over. It's 10-5, and yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we just see that Release is just handling them though at B, and they're not adjusting at all. They've been playing it the same way that I called on like the 5th round in. This is exactly how they're playing, and this is how they have to change it. And Release has just been handling them so well.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a great player, and you know, you let him walk into tunnels and slow peek people one by one. He's gonna kill you. He's got the advantage no matter what. So, you know, No, like you said, no smokes, nothing at all. So that's not good. Hopefully, CRG can bring it back and make it a match. Because if really Mousesports wins this pistol, it's gonna be a quick match. It's probably gonna be 16-4. So let's hope they make it a match.
Great half by Mousesports. Great half by Release there, making those huge impacts on B. Looks like CRG is just going to work 2 players towards B tunnels. 2 players are going to pick mid, and 1 player is going to spot for like a long aggression or cat aggression. This looks very familiar to my default setup on Desk 2. As
they watch your demos and copy.
Yeah, probably. No, they're grouping up at middle right now. They're probably going to do a cat execution altogether. Looks like 4 players, and 1 player is going to linger outside of long, ready to do a flank. This is what Mousesports was doing against them.
Yeah, I failed to see how Mousesports is going to hold this off.
Well, Mousesports has 3 at A, and then 1 mid, 1 B. So here we go. They're going to switch up the strat. They got spotted on cat.
That was a good idea.
They're going to go mid to B. MX is boosted in CT spawn over the smoke, so he's going to be able to make off that entry pick. As Pete and all of Mousesports just basically collapses on them at middle. 2 members from CRG remaining against 2 from Mousesports. Bomb is in CT possession. The remaining 2 players both have 18 health each, but Mousesports have 18 and 7. A flash goes off for Mousesports as MX picks up 1 more kill. Ben with 5 health remains against 2 counter-terrorists. He's able to pick off 1, but MX is able to make the trade. Great
good trade.
Response by Mousesports there.
I mean, that was a good call for CRG to go down mid to B like that. But the thing is, they got stuck in mid, and they didn't even like go up into the B doors at all. I mean, they got stuck there. They pretty much just got raped, and that was not good. I mean, Chanboy got a few frags there. That was nice. But I think they should just kept running. If they ran into B, they probably would have had more of a chance to win that round, without a doubt.
All of them tried to challenge the CT spawn player.
Yeah. They were trying to challenge, and they were getting flashed, and they were all stuck there.
MX almost got a TK there on his teammate Hurricane. He was able to thwart those 2 terrorists coming up catwalk after
I don't know what CRG was trying to accomplish with that strat, but that was like
the no flash,
basically
the no smoke,
mid and see what we're gonna do. Yeah.
The no smoke cat take.
Yeah. No smoke cat take. Yeah. Meanwhile, 3 of them died like by lower B and stuff. So.
But they did Glock up, which means is they're going for the win right now. It scores are what was 11, 12, 13 right now, 13-4. So we do see that they're getting a rifle buy. They want to go for the win. They're hungry for the win. They're not going to go for the tie. As Release and Pete do push into B tunnels and just pick off 3 members from Team CRG. So this might be a very just fast match happening right now, as we do see only 2 members remaining for CRG. Trying to just make work with what they've got, but another one goes down to an MP5 and a grenade. Chamboy is crept out long, but he has no bomb. He's got a minute to work with. He's 1 versus 4, and he might just want to save this AK and do work with it next round.
Yeah, that's probably the better idea here, because I mean, if he dies with this AK, they might have to save 2 rounds. Well, yeah, they would have to.
Rattlesnake does have his AK of his own, though, that he picked up from some dead terrorists earlier on in the round, and he's able to clean that up. So CRG is going to have to save this round.
Well, they're going to have to save this round and buy up next round, because that would be game point.
They're going to have to force buy for the tie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, that was, I don't know what they tried to do there. I mean, but this is going to be a quick round as well. It looks like they're going to rush B, and they're probably going to get manhandled right now, so GG for them.
P getting the pre-flash in, Release with an M4. Oh god. Pete's just going to spray them all down, releasing them back of the platform.
Yeah, see, I mean, they didn't use any nades either, Mousesports, in terms of holding B, but they actually contested it.
They got a pre-flash, and they had 2 people peeking, yes.
Yeah, they did it together, so they would.
But they were also against an eco. If they're against guns, they need to smoke it. If they're against an eco, what's a Glock going to do long range against an M4? So we see Mousesports is just going to play. They're going to try to do an aggressive lower B push. As we see 4 Team CRG members coming into upper B tunnels. We're going to see Rattlesnake going head-on. He gets spotted, so he's just going to fall back right away.
Yeah,
he knows that...
Oh, come on, what the f...
Yet again,
well, I guess Mousesports
wins probably that round and the following round, so...
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
I like the idea of that mid push, by the way. I mean, it's basically like a nail in the coffin type thing. Like